Angie Edge from the Wisconsin Milk Marketing Board is here for her November visit, and boy, does this smell good.
Yeah.
Soup.
It's definitely that time of year where
it
people
is.
are looking for some nice hot dishes to warm us up. And we have a cheesy vegetable confetti soup. And what's great about this is you're going to get almost all of your food groups. And there's lots of vegetables, cheese, some whole grain homemade croutons. So a great recipe to make, and hopefully one that the kids will like too.
Okay, how do we do it?
So you start out with some butter. You probably want to cook it on the stove top so you can kind of, control the temperature. And then if you want to put it in the crock pot to keep it warm, you can. So you're going to start with some butter on your stovetop in a nice saucepan, and we have a half a cup of onions and also 1 cup of chopped carrots, and you're going to cook those two things till it gets kind of semi-transparent. Those are probably the hardest vegetables.
Okay.
And then keep adding more vegetables, and we have 1 cup of chopped up yellow squash. We have some red peppers and also 1 cup of diced broccoli. So you can see there's going to be lots of nice color, lots of great vegetables.
And you could use whatever you like.
You can use whatever you have in your fridge, but just make sure you're using lots of vegetables.
Okay.
So simmer that on your stovetop, and then you're going to want to slowly add in 3 cups of warm milk, so it'll get it to a nice consistency. And also there was some flour too that starts to get it a little bit thickener.
Why warm milk?
That's what it says in the recipe.
Okay.
I think it's too much of a change when you add in the cold milk, so it starts to simmer nice and thoroughly. And then, of course, the best ingredients are our 2 Wisconsin cheeses. And we have 2 types of shredded cheese. We have 1 cup of shredded Gouda that you can slowly stir in, and then 1 cup of sharp cheddar. And both have such a nice, strong, nutty, earthy flavor to it that it's going to really add nice flavor to the recipe.
And how long does that all take?
Oh, it probably only takes about 20 minutes to make it. The longest thing is chopping up all the vegetables and shredding the cheese. And then, of course, one really fun thing, especially for kids, is the homemade croutons that we have. They're alphabet croutons. If you have cookie cutters at home, you basically just cut them out in whole grain bread. If you have letters, maybe you have stars or hearts, whatever your kids want, brush them with a little butter and cook them in the oven for about 8 minutes. And you have some really fun. You can spell their names. I should have spelled Mark out.
Yeah, maybe. Well, here, ABC, right?
So you have
this is just bread.
It's just bread, yes, that we've cooked in the oven with some butter. So kind of fun for the kids. They're getting their whole grain croutons. They're getting at least 5 servings of vegetables, and of course that dairy calcium too. So
Absolutely, and the protein.
And the protein, yep. And I looked on the website. We actually have over 100 soup recipes. All of them have great Wisconsin cheeses, so you'll find a lot of different featured recipes.
It's a long winter. You're going to need 100
Yes.
recipes. Angie, thanks for being with us today. You can
you.
go to the website, eatwisconsincheese.com. Great to see you again.
Great to see you.
We'll be right back with a final check of your forecast.